These draft rules were prepared with the intention of reducing the time it takes to secure a special use lease, setting a rate that's approved by the board each year to ensure that it is competitive with market rates based on data, price per acre for the well pad, as well as the price per acre for the surface impact payment. These rules still focus on making sure that the existing surface lessee has the opportunity to comment on the application and communicate the circumstances that might necessitate an increased amount for a surface impact payment. After completion of the draft, the office worked with the Wyoming stock growers as well as the superintendent of public instruction to gain insight on other potential impacts that we might not have known about. The design of these rules is to create consistency, predictability, and a time-efficient procedure for operators looking to secure a special use lease for a well pad on state lands. What we've done is put together a flow chart that should be in front of you that will also bring up on the screen for everyone to see. And I will have Ben Bump, our Assistant Director for the Field Services Division, walk you through the flow chart, which will explain the changes that are contained in the rules.
Mr. Chairman. Thank you, Madam Director. As the director mentioned, the goal here with these rule changes is to create a process, a separate process from the normal surface impact payment process for well pads, specifically recognizing that the time to construction of the well pad is really critical to everything else. And so to provide certainty by reducing that timeline and simplifying the payments, clarifying the payments, what is a market value to the state for the well pad and what is an appropriate impact payment to the existing lessee for that leasehold. And so you have the flow chart in front of you, and I'll just walk through these rule changes. So in chapter 4, one of the first things that we needed to do to separate that process in section 15C was to remove the well pad special use lease from the requirements of that normal surface impact payment. So that's the only change in chapter 4 for the grazing rule, or grazing and agriculture leasing rules, is removing that as one of the requirements of that section. Moving into chapter 5 changes. The first one is in definitions, section 2D. And that's just to clarify where special use lease means the use of state lands other than for grazing, agriculture, and the extraction of minerals. We just wanted to be very clear that that doesn't exclude that it excludes oil and gas well pads from that definition, to make sure that it's clear. That was a source of confusion.